Tadzoka. Korea. Maginga, kuzada lokubata imakazomba. Tadzoka.
Mr. Albert Chimedza is the director of the Mbira Center. And without wasting much of your time, Magenga, let's cross over to Mr. Chimedza and hear what he has to say about the Mbira Center and the Mbira in Schools launch.
Korinde, korobra, genga, rakora.
Good afternoon, sir. Can you introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Albert Chimedza, and I'm the director of the Mbira Center.
What exactly is the Mbira Center?
The Mbira Center, Baker, is a space where you could say, do anything and everything Mbira. We're very interested in research, in scholarship, in manufacture, in training, and also in promoting public awareness of the value of the Mbira as a national instrument.
What inspired you to start the Mbira Center?
Interest. Yeah. I'm a filmmaker by training, and on one of the film projects I was doing, I needed Mbira as a score. And that's how I got introduced to the instrument, and I found it so fascinating. And originally started as a hobby, and then over the years
Can you tell us a background of the Mbira Center? Like when it started, how it started?
We've been running about 20 years. We started off as a band, and then because we were a band, we always wanted better and better instruments, and in the end we decided it was maybe better to make our own. And out of that process, we started making more and more Mbiras. And basically it's been organic. One thing has led to another. And we've gotten to a point where we realize that the important thing really is to put Mbira in schools so that the culture can be moved to the young generation who are the future custodians of the culture.
Which schools benefit from this program?
Unfortunately, I don't have a list now, but there's 10 primary schools. Of the ones I can remember, I think there's Njube High School in Bulawayo, there's Gateway, there's Prince Edward, there's Tomlinson Depot, there's the prison school, there's several government schools, we have secondary schools, we have teacher training colleges, Zimbabwe College of Music, Great Zimbabwe University, Morgan Star, Zintec as well, and I can't remember the fifth one. We have schools out of Harare, within Harare. We've got Group A schools, we've got government schools, we've got private schools. So it's quite a range, yeah.
Last but not least, what would you like to say to Zimbabwe, to anyone who's interested in Mbira and hasn't had the motivation to start playing the Mbira?
I think just have an interest. It's always nice to know something about your culture. You don't have to be a Mbira player, but at least you should know something about it, or at least know the name of one song, or whatever. But I think that you'll be very hard-pressed to find, say, a European who didn't know one classical piece of music, or couldn't describe an instrument to you, or couldn't tell you if it was out of tune or in tune. And I think that just general awareness makes people appreciate the instrument and therefore more supportive. And especially with parents, because then they can encourage their children to do it. The last thing I wanted to mention is that, as you might have heard, we're planning on an inter-schools festival in September. And this is a project we're doing with Chipao, because we value what they're doing and we think they would put in something very valuable in what we're doing. And we're really looking forward to this relationship with Chipao. In fact, we are signing a memorandum of understanding between the two organizations, and we hope this can lead to better things. Chipao is special for us because, first of all, they've been going out a long time in the schools, so they know the school system probably more than we do. So we're thinking that them and Let Them Trust really should be involved in some of the activities that we do that involve schools.
Magenga, we have come to the end of our show, Magenga. I do hope kuti madziza something. You picked 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 Magenga, panyedze mbira. And Magenga, you know, inini I know 2 types of mbira. Kune inonzi nare ne nyonga nyonga. And now I got a question for you. Dudes, 2 types zembira zaonozia. Post it on our Facebook page. The number is on the screen. Tell us, the number is on the screen, Magenga, and tell us the 2 types of mbira that you know. And we've got something for you from Ndeipi Genga. And Makorokoto, our picky of the wiki is Ndomupe Chipendo. And Magenga, kanochidoti pick yako iwe pick of the wiki. Please send it on our WhatsApp number that is on the screen or post it on our Facebook page. Mufunge Magenga, ini zangu Princess T panguva ino ndava kuyenda. So Magenga, I'll see you next time. Same place.
Chachapa ndebgenga tauko kama panangana sishamari chakayenga todakana vane manga ndebgenga takublinga number 1 is tamasinga mukore uno takuslenga isazwana pande